Hello, guys. Welcome to Reddit Uncovered. Hope you all are good, and before we jump to today's stories, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button below. Also, let me know in the comments on which stories you guys want me to work, and the next video will be on that. Let's get started. So, guys, this is the first story, and the title says, Am I the asshole for refusing to eat my wife's spaghetti after I found out what she put in it? Let's see what the story is, and then I will share my opinion, and also you guys can share your opinions in the comment below. Last night, my wife made spaghetti, and it smelled amazing. She said she tried something new and wanted me to just eat it before asking questions. I had a few bites, and it tasted kind of off, but not terrible, just weirdly sweet and earthy. I asked what she changed, and she told me she blended up leftover spaghetti from 6 days ago and mixed it into the sauce to thicken it. Sorry for interrupting the story, but honestly, that's really gross, dude. I am not against eating the leftover food, even though I do it myself sometimes, but 6 days? That's a no for me, dude. Let's continue to the story. I immediately stopped eating. I know it is technically the same ingredients, but the idea of blended old noodles mixed into fresh sauce made me feel sick. She got offended and said I already ate half a plate. So clearly it was fine. And I was just being dramatic now that I knew I told her that is exactly the point. I did not know. If I had known beforehand, I would not have eaten it. She said I was being wasteful and disrespectful and acting like she served me garbage. I ended up making a sandwich because I could not finish it, and she got really upset and barely talked to me the rest of the night now. She told her family, and they think I embarrassed her, but my mom thinks it is gross, and I should not have been tricked into eating it. I feel bad for hurting her feelings, but also I feel like I should get a say in what I'm eating. Am I the asshole? OMG. I feel bad for you, dude. In my opinion, she shouldn't have done that. Like, I get it that it's a spaghetti too, but it's already been 6 days since you made it, girl. I think her family is just supporting her, but they should tell her that what she did is wrong. Anyways, what do you guys think? I would love to see your opinions in the comment section. Let's jump to the second story. Okay, so this is the second story, and the title says, Am I the asshole for being blunt and saying I will never name our child after wife's sister since she is a spoiled brat? Let's see what this story is, and honestly, last one made me laugh, but I also felt bad for that poor guy. But I hope that the sandwich was good, haha. My wife and I are expecting our daughter in a few months. My wife, I will call her Nora, has a younger sister, Rebecca, that everyone in that family is overprotective of. I am not a fan of Rebecca. I find her to be a spoiled brat that will cry to mom every time she doesn't get her own way. I find her overall to be rude and entitled. Nora family babies her, and to be honest, at 22, she should not be throwing a fit about not getting what she wants. One example of this is she had a mini meltdown at our wedding because her shoes were the wrong color. Not even by a lot, it was just a different shade of white. You couldn't even see the shoes since the bridesmaid dress was long. So, about 30 minutes before we were going to get married, she was crying, and everyone had to comfort her. Anyways, we got dinner with my wife's family this weekend, and during dinner, Rebecca said it would be nice to have a niece named after her. I shrugged it off, and the dinner went on like normal. When we got home, my wife sat me down and told me she wanted to name our daughter after her sister, that she brought up how much it would mean to her sister. I told her no. We have a 2-yes rule to names. Nora texted her and told her no. That's where everything got bad. It started with my wife getting texts about changing her mind from her family, and when she stuck to the decision, they got rude about it. I started to receive texts, and it ended with me getting call from my MIL and Rebecca. I told both of them no multiple times, and it just started asking why over and over again. At that point, I snapped and told both of them that I would never name our daughter after her, that she is spoiled brat, and I don't want our daughter to be anything like her. This is literally an example of it. I hung up. My wife says I should apologize, but she agrees they were being a lot. I still been getting texts about how Rebecca has been crying since the conversation. Her family sees me as a huge jackass and are still on my case. My wife is on my side, but she does want me to smooth things over. I really don't want to and think they need to change. First of all, congratulations to you and your wife. I'll be honest here, and in my opinion, only parents should get to name their child whatever they want to. They can have suggestions from friends or family members, but I think the final decision should always be of the parents. And no, I don't think you're being the asshole for not naming your girl Rebecca. And I guess that they were being too extra for forcing you on that. You guys can also tell in the comments what you think, and I will add comments in the next video too. So guys, this is the third and the last story for today, but I will try to add more stories from the next video. So the title says, Am I the asshole for calling my mom names after she wants me to miss my father's funeral? Before we jump to the whole story, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button below. And thank you for watching, guys. It means a lot. Let's jump to the story. Okay, so I, 17, am pretty grief-stricken right now. I just lost my father. He was going through a long battle and sadly lost it. My father was never really fully in my life, but over the last 2 years, we got close. I live with my mom, stepdad, and my sister Rosie, 15. The funeral is in 8 days and is being held by my grandma in Canada, where my dad was living for the last 4 months. I live about 2 hours away from Canada. Anyways, when my mom got the call, she called me into the kitchen and told me, and I was obviously heartbroken. My mom wasn't too bothered and told me to calm down and stop acting hysterical. I was grieving for a few days, but I was trying to keep it together for the funeral, knowing being close to him and my grandma would help. Until I asked my mom when we'd be making the drive down to Canada, she turned to me and laughed. Physically laughed and said, "Why would we be going to Canada?" I looked at her confused and said, "For my dad's funeral." And she said that, "Oh, honey, we are going to have to give that one a miss. Like it was a basketball game, not my father's funeral." She said Rosie and my stepdad would be uncomfortable and bored. And when I offered to go alone and meet my grandma at the train station, she snapped at me and said, no, we weren't even close anyways. Not true. We built a relationship over 2 years. Last night at dinner was the final straw. Rosie was talking about some horse riding competition going on the weekend of my dad's funeral, and my mom wanted us all to go. This is the part where I may be the asshole. I called my mom a toxic bitch and said that I'd be going to my dad's funeral no matter what. I've been staying with my boyfriend, 18, for 2 days now, and we're planning to make the train ride down to Canada early to spend time with my grandma. My mom keeps on texting me and sending me voicemails, crying, asking to talk. So, AITA? First of all, my condolences to you for your loss, and I hope things get easier for you. In my opinion, your mom shouldn't stop you from attending your father's funeral. I mean, it is your right, and you should do. Despite the fact that your parents are separated, but still, she shouldn't have stopped you from attending it. They can go for that horse riding activity if they want to. After all, it's your mom's decision if she wants to attend the funeral or not. But if you want to attend it, she should allow you to. And also, you shouldn't have called your mom that names for acting that way, even though what she did wasn't right thing to do, but still. So guys, this is it for today. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Also drop your opinions in the comment section below. Bye-bye.